Sean, in the face of adversity, your team put in a pretty heroic performance. Would you agree with that?
No, I thought we were terrible. It was the worst performance we've had since the start of pre-season. I thought we were dreadful.
From the word go?
From the word go, we were awful.
Would you lay any blame at the officials at all for the way the game went in the second half?
No, you've got to lay the blame against Stephen Hunt from Brentford, who on a drop ball said he's going to kick the ball back and then doesn't. Well, it doesn't excuse Neil Young for kicking him, but once again.
Can you understand Neil's frustration at what happened?
Can you understand my frustration?
Yes.
They just don't. Well, there's nothing they can do, so it's like washed under the carpet.
Did you feel that Neil's offence was a straight red card offence?
Yeah, if you kicked him deliberately, yeah.
How about just prior to that? Because Stephen Hunt was involved in a penalty shout with Neil Moss, and the penalty wasn't given, and a booking wasn't administered for a dive.
I'm not really bothered about it. It's a gentleman thing, isn't it? When we have a drop ball, one of our players has gone down, it's going to be a drop ball. We're either going to give it back to them, or they're going to give it back to us. One of the two. So that's what happens. You don't do what he did.
Again, you looked as if you were forced into playing a certain way because of the personnel you had available. Was that the main problem, do you think, this afternoon? You'd like to have played a different way?
Yeah, I'd like to play better.
Was there any particular areas you thought were disappointing, or just the whole performance?
No, you sell your best player, and that's what you get. So
you felt that was the key thing, Carl not being there?
I just said he was irreplaceable, so you sell him, and that's the performance you get. We haven't played like that for a long, long time.
Do you think you've got anybody here who can come in and fill the role that Carl's left?
Obviously not.
Does that mean therefore you're going to have to bring someone in quite sharply if you're allowed to?
Well, yeah, if I got some money. But we sold him because of financial reasons, and I keep banging on about it, and people ask me who I'm going to bring in, and financial reasons are the reason we got sold. So unless that changes.
You've got obviously brought the two youngsters on, James Cooch for his debut as well. I mean, they players throughout the season that are going to have to develop into important first team players.
Well, we'll wait and see. I mean, they're on the bench because you can bring them on, so that's what they're there for.
All in all, obviously to take on to Colchester now at home on Saturday. I mean, any of the injured players likely to have back? Danny Rodriguez, is he possibly going to come back for a boost?
Hopefully Danny will be back. I'm not sure about the rest of them.
And obviously Neil Young again is going to be suspended now straight away, so that's another problem.
Yeah.
And no chance of an appeal or anything against that?
Well, no, if he's straight red and it's violent conduct and he took him out, then you can appeal.
Do you think you'll be having a word possibly with Brentford, Martinelli or someone about what happened there, or is it something you just have to put down to football?
You have a word with him?
I'd rather not.